Welcome back. Today we're going to take our Pokémon app a step further by introducing loops in JavaScript. Loops allow us to handle lists of data efficiently, which is especially useful when working with multiple Pokémon. Let's get started. In programming, loops are used to repeat actions until a specific condition is met. There are different types of loops, such as for loops, while loops, and do while loops. Today we'll focus on for loops, which are commonly used to iterate over lists or arrays. Here's an example of a for loop that iterates over a list of Pokémon names. In this code, we have a list of Pokémon names stored in an array called Pokémon list. The loop goes through each name in the list and prints it to the console. The loop runs as long as I is less than the length of the Pokémon list array. Now, let's open your Poke API project in VSCode. Add the new Pokémon list array and the for loop from the previous slide to your Pokémon-data.js file. This will allow us to test the loop and see the output of all the Pokémon names. Here's the code we'll be adding to Pokémon-data.js. This will allow us to loop through the list of Pokémon names and print each one to the console. Make sure to save your changes before running the code. Once you've added the loop, open your terminal and cd to your app folder. Then run the Pokémon-data.js script using node Pokémon-data.js. This will execute the loop and print the Pokémon names in your terminal. If your code runs successfully, you should see the following output in your terminal: Pikachu, Charmander, Squirtle. This confirms that the loop is working and printing each Pokémon name from the array. Great work! Now that we've introduced loops and used them to handle a list of Pokémon names, we're ready to move forward. In the next lesson, we'll learn how to add conditions to our loops, giving us even more control over how we handle data. Stay tuned.